Hi, I'm Kylie from XVM, and in this video, we will walk through the steps to integrate Jira issues into Confluence and vice versa with the Jira macro. To start off, we'll just be visualizing on this example space what that final integration piece looks like on a published Confluence page. Then we'll take some time to go into a blank Confluence page, find the specific macros, and walk through how to add these in yourself. So to start off, this is our example page that shows you what it looks like when you add a single issue, add different charts, or add multiple issues into a Confluence space. So with the Jira filter macro, that's an option in Confluence, you can add a specific filter. You could add a single issue. And you could also have various ways to visualize that or preview that issue in your Confluence page. So if you used this single issue, I'm going to open this up in a new tab and just show you what it looks like in Confluence. So this ENG5, if we open that up, it takes us directly to our Jira instance and shows us that within this page, that this specific issue is mentioned in this Confluence page. So it is bidirectional integration. So we can see it on the Jira side, we can see it on the Confluence side. If you click on that specific link on the Jira side, it'll take you back to that part of the Confluence space that has that specific item of work mentioned. So this is where we started. Further down, you see that we can have multiple issues listed. So if you wanted to have quite a few listed there, you can. The nice thing about Confluence integration is the fact that it's always updating. So upon a refresh, you'll see those updates. Upon anything happening back on the Jira side, if you make any changes here to this specific issue, it'll be updated in that specific Confluence page as well. So they're always communicating with one another. Within options for macros, there are various charts that you can add in, which tie into the reports that are in your Jira instance as well. So this is just a pie chart example showing us the items of work that are assigned, unassigned, how many are to certain individuals are listed there. So a really good way to quickly visualize assigned work, unassigned work, and you can adjust that filter as well. So let's go ahead and go over to an example page and walk through how to add some of these macros. So this is a new page that I have just labeled it Jira Macros. And what I'm going to do is go to our plus button with the drop down. This is where we find our specific macro that we're looking for. You can specifically search. So if you start typing in Jira, a lot of different options will be displayed there. There are even more that you can view. So I'm going to click on View More. If you don't know specifically what it is that you are wanting to add in, maybe this is your first time using advanced macros and Jira integration, you can go to external content, and this is going to show you all of the options of charts that you can add in. So if you're not sure where to get started, but you know you want a chart visualization or report visualization to come from Jira, this is a really great place to start within an external content. You could add in watched issues. You could add in any issues that are assigned to me. This is that pie chart that we saw on the example page. So we're going to go ahead and click on that one. You'll click Insert. So once you have opened up your macro to create a pie chart, you can start by typing in the name of the project or the filter that you're wanting to add in. I'm just going to use this example project for now. Then you can adjust your statistic type. So if I'm specifically wanting to look for, let's do assignees. Assignees within this project, this is going to populate for me a pie chart that shows me how many unassigned, how many are assigned to me or other members of my team. You can look through time if that's something that your organization works with. If you have estimates, you can add that in there. For the refresh, I'm going to leave mine to never. There are options to refresh in various time intervals. However, if you refresh your entire Confluence page, or if there's an update that happens in Jira, they do bidirectionally talk to one another, so it will be updated regularly as well. So I'm going to save that information. It gives me a preview before I add it to my actual page. So I can see right here that in this specific project, these are the items that I have unassigned, and these are the items that are assigned to a specific user. And I have time added in there, so it tells me how much time has been allocated to that as well. And then once I press save, it takes a few moments to visualize, but once you press publish, it'll show you that on that specific page as well. I'm going to hop over to show you the last piece of information to our example page, and wanted to show you one other thing, a way in which you can create an item of work specifically from a Confluence page. So we showed integration of an item of work that was already made in Jira and how we added it to a Confluence page. You can do the opposite as well. So if you have some text and you highlight it, what you will see is you can comment or you can create an issue right then and there off of that information. So if you're taking notes or you're updating a Confluence page and you want some specific items that were discussed to be turned into items of work in your Jira instance, that is an option. So once you have the text selected that you want to turn into an item of work, you click on that Create Issue button. It's going to have a drop down there for you where you can select a specific project to add it to. I'll do this one, for example. You can assign it the specific issue type that you want for it. You can update a description, and once you press create, that item of work will then be added to the specific project that you asked it to be created in, and that specific item issue type as well. So that is an example of a way in which to take items from Confluence and create them into items of work in Jira. So these have just been a few examples of the ways in which to use macros and harness the power of Jira integration into your Confluence page. Thank you so much for watching.